Today we're going to look at a lovely practice that comes out of the pranayama tradition called Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. Sometimes called anulom vilom or anuloma viloma. Go and search for anulom vilom and the translation, because it's quite interesting. It doesn't translate to alternate nostril breathing, but it speaks to why you might use alternate nostril breathing. So I'll leave that for your own investigations. As it says on the box, we breathe through one nostril and then the other nostril. It's very, very simple. And you can do this in a number of fashions, but let's do it traditionally. We're going to take a posture with the hands called a mudra. We're going to take our index and middle finger and just place it at the base of the thumb. It's kind of like a shaka, but the ring finger's extended as well. And it's kind of hard to kick the ring finger back, so you just let your little finger come forward as well. So you're kind of bent forward like so. Hope you can see that. We're going to use these fingers. This is the right hand. We're going to use these fingers to open and close the nostrils of the nose. The nostrils of the nose. Of course they're the nostrils of the nose. You can tell that I'm a breathing expert, can't you? And what we're going to do is we're going to alternate the nostrils that we're breathing through by closing one nostril off and then opening the other. Now, this is the important part to remember. When to change nostrils. You take the air in, and after the inhalation you change nostrils. We've got the mudra. We're going to use the thumb to block the right nostril and the ring finger and the little finger, which I'll just to block the left. So it'll look something like this. Nice and simple. Okay? Don't have to complicate it too much. Now, if that's too much trouble for you, you could do this, but it's a bit weird. So just try and get that mudra position. And get our posture up nice and tall. I am sitting cross-legged. I have not yet achieved a half lotus or a full lotus position. I blame jiu-jitsu and my own lack of mobility work. But if you can indeed sit in a half lotus or full lotus, that's fine. Perhaps a cushion under your buttocks to lift up your pelvis a little bit will be more comfortable. If you need to kneel, kneel. If you need to do this on a chair, do this on a chair. It's all perfectly okay. We're breathing through the nose, of course. So the lips are closed, and I would recommend that you put your tongue, up on the roof of your mouth gently. So maybe 3/4 of the roof of your mouth, and your tongue is pressed up behind your front teeth, covering the roof of the mouth. There's a number of reasons for this. You can look into those as well. Again, these videos, these live streams, these are not about theory. They're about practice. So let's jump in. Nose breathing. Take a full natural exhalation through both nostrils. Block the right nostril and breathe in. And change sides and breathe out. And breathe in. Change sides and breathe out. There is no pause. Breathing in. Changing sides and breathing out. We are not doing any breath holds here. Breathing in. Changing sides and breathing out. Now, just so my voice sounds clear and I don't sound as nasal, I'm going to continue. In fact, take a moment, take a break. Back to your normal breathing. See if anything's changed in your nose. Now, I often find quite quickly that my nostrils, each nostril, opens up and clears up, and we did maybe 2 or 3 rounds there. This is one of the benefits of the breathing practice. It's also very balancing when you do it in this fashion, when there are no holds, or we call them kumbhaka. There's no hold on the in-breath, and there's no hold on the out-breath. Now, there are variations of Nadi Shodhana, or Nadi Shodhana, I should say, that do have holds, but we're not introducing those today. And the sun is on my forehead again. I'm not moving the camera again this time. So let's take another series now with an exhalation, a full exhalation through the nose. And with your thumb, blocking the right nostril and taking a breath in. It's a full natural inhalation. As soon as you are finished, block the left side, open the right side, breathe out. A full natural exhalation. And as soon as you are exhaled, and it's not forcing, you start the inhalation again, in through the same side, in through the right nostril. Block the right nostril, open the left, breathing out. Full natural exhalation means don't force it till all of the air's out, just to that natural point that you already know. And then breathing in through the left nostril. And when you get to the top of your breath, change sides, close the left, open the right, breathe out. And then in the right. And that's the rhythm. Continue that rhythm now. So you are always changing sides after the in-breath. And there is no pause. So it is a consciously connected breath. It's conscious because you're thinking about it. It's connected because there's no pause. You're breathing in, swapping sides, breathing out, and simply repeating. Now do maybe 2 or 3 more rounds, and a round being in and out on both sides. Just in your own time. You'll notice probably your breathing has slowed down a little bit, and maybe deepened. Maybe a little bit smoother. Now when you finish those 2 to 3 rounds, just relax your hand, move it away from your nose, and breathe comfortably and naturally through both nostrils. And notice if anything's changed. Now you might notice a change very locally in your nose. It's often the first place that people notice. Perfectly okay. You may notice something else in your body. You may even notice that how you're feeling mentally, psychologically has changed. And subtler still, more things are changing as well. There's a lot going on with this particular activity. It's a great balancing activity. Wonderful for the morning, maybe just before you move into your work day. You can even use it at night just to resettle yourself. And I'll often teach this as part of a greater breath coaching session. So somewhere within an hour when I'm working with people one-on-one, you just use this. And as you're sitting listening to my words, you might feel really quite calm and relaxed right now, centered. It's generally what happens. Let's do one more round. So just check your posture. Make sure your spine's straight. Your chin's not up, your chin's not too far down. It's maybe down just a little bit. And so your spine's straight at the back. And when you're ready, take a full natural exhalation out through both nostrils. And we begin by using the thumb blocking the right nostril, and we take a full natural breath in, no forcing. It's just the same rate as normal. And once you reach the top, switch sides. We block the opposite nostril and we open. And breathing out of the right this time. And then back in, and you already know the rhythm. As soon as you get to the top of the breath, you change sides and you go back over. I often feel it's a little bit like a up and down a mountain, and down the other side. Climbing up, and then going down the other side. So just following the air in and out. In one nostril, and then out the other. In one nostril, and out the other. It's a beautiful practice. Now you can sit by yourself doing this for 5-10 minutes, or indeed any time that you like. I often break it down into smaller chunks and then do a reset, and then breathe longer. And then a reset, and it's all about how I feel when I do this activity. So I invite you to try it out for yourself, to test how you feel. Maybe do a 5-minute session, have a rest, reset your body, sit, settle, then do another round. And again, allow yourself some time to settle. And when you're ready, and if you're ready, do a third round, and that is a wonderful practice. So in a period of, say, 20 minutes of sitting on your cushion or on your chair or wherever you are, you could do 3 5-minute rounds of Nadi Shodhana, and then see how you feel. So just returning to your normal breathing if you haven't already. And before you move off your mat today, just give yourself 3 4 5 minutes just to sit and settle. Recognize what's happened for you, body, mind, soul, spirit, at whatever level you wish. And then go about your day. And I'll see you next week in the next practice session. Thank you for watching.